What's up, Astroheads, and thank you for tuning in to my Ride With Me series. Today is all about Pisces. So I have the beautiful Miss Andrea in the car with me today, and so we're basically going to go over the Pisces characteristics, some common stereotypes about Pisces, and see if she identifies with those characteristics, and kind of give some more insight on how they fit her, if they do. So we ready?
Ready.
All right, so first one, you know, Pisces people they're known to have this whimsical aura, very dreamy. They have striking features, like either, you know, strikingly beautiful or have something striking about them, you know, maybe large eyes or just something that could be striking about them. So have you noticed that like if someone meets you right off the bat, they tend to have, you know, gawk a little or look a little longer than, you know, you see them look at others? Like, do you see people kind of like, oh wow, kind of, or have some type of reaction? Have you noticed that?
I noticed that when they meet me, it almost seems a little standoffish a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't, like, almost, I feel like they're looking at me like I have 5 heads, but I don't know what that's about. It makes me think, like, do I have something in my teeth? Is there toilet paper hanging from my shoe? But that's what I've noticed when they meet me. I don't feel like I have striking features like you were saying, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what other people see when they see me. But.
Yeah. And that's definitely understandable, because, you know, you're yourself, you see yourself every day, you know, so you're you to yourself. But I would definitely say, when I first meet you, and I'm typically not a person that just notices people's looks offhand, like I talk to them, get to know them, and then maybe look at their face and say, oh, you know. Mm-hmm. But when I met you, like, it was at work, you were one of the people interviewing, and I first saw you and I was like, oh my goodness, she is beautiful. You know, you do have a striking look about you. So I can confirm that. For me, for a person that doesn't even, not normally, I'm just looking, yeah. But yeah, so I confirmed it.
Thought you were beautiful
Oh,
too.
thank you. Thank you. So that's cool. What about, also, Pisces people, they're known to be just very, very, or extremely creative. Like, just naturally from them, they can, you know, say if you're doing an art project or something, that's the person that really pulls it out, like, as far as, oh wow, that's good. They can naturally paint, or they can naturally write a song because they're super musical, or something that they can really bring their creative talents out. Pisces people are said to be really great at. So do you think that about yourself?
I think when push comes to shove and I have to be creative about something, it definitely does come out. You know, I teach dance, so we're having to choreograph pieces for our girls for the recital, for, you know, a production of some sort. So my friend really likes working with me because she knows that she can start something and then I can come in and tweak it and make it and add a little more oomph to it. So yeah, I would say that that's true. And for my daughter's birthday, I can see something, you know, off Pinterest or something, and it never looks exactly like theirs, but it's pretty close, or it gives me an idea to do something a little bit different. So that's been nice when I had to do it in a crunch time.
You can see something and, like, really you can make it yourself, right? You know, somebody may see something and see it creative, but they may go and buy it, but you can, like, buy the tools, actually put it together.
Right.
Like, that's definitely very, like, Pisces. And then dance, definitely, that's something that you can just put your creative input in, whether it's the costumes, because don't you, like, make those? Don't you make those sometimes?
Yep, some of them we do, and some of them we buy and we add to it to make it more unique, to make it, you know, fit whatever we're trying to portray in the dance.
Yeah, because I remember going to one of your shows and like there's multiple costumes, there's you know, different themes and things like that, and I know that you go to practice and make sure that y'all have your routines together, and like I hear you talking about, oh, we got this particular song and I have to come up with a dance to kind of go with that song. So,
Right.
yes. So another one is, what about Pisces are known to have like extreme moods, like in like within the span of 30 minutes you may have like a few different moods. It can be extremely nice, extremely mean, then back to nice again. Like, can you confirm, like, is that a characteristic of you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
That is like, within 30 minutes I can go through the whole range of emotions with anything. And it's, for a while it made me feel like I was like crazy, like bipolar, you know, why am I happy? And then immediately I can be sad or mad.
Yeah.
But yes, that is probably not one of our greater traits, but yes, we go through a range of emotion.
So what do you think, do you know what, is there certain triggers on it, or it's just, it comes?
I don't know, I think it just
thoughts,
comes from, you know, whatever I'm doing or whoever I'm dealing with. You know, if somebody is sad, I feel sad with them.
Yeah,
if somebody is
very
happy
happy.
about something, I can be joyful about it. Of course, if something makes me angry, I get angry about it. But immediately, it's almost like I can also, most of the time, turn it off and on. You know, if I'm angry and it's not the place to be angry, I can turn it off and, you know, reserve it for later.
Yeah, and so you said that if somebody's feeling sad, you feel that with them. I think it's very, Pisces people have that ability to kind of be empathic and have the intuitiveness to really be in tune with someone else's feelings. And not just someone else, like if you walk into a room, be in tune with the room's feelings, and you can actually change, you know, the feelings of the room. You can either, you know, add to it, make everybody upbeat. If you're feeling upset and angry, you're gonna throw that energy out into the room. So that definitely makes sense that you say that. And you said it could go from you just, you know, feeling somebody else's emotions, or if you're angry, it just could just jump from those things.
Right, and it's also, you know, when I know somebody's sad and I have to lift them up, I find it easy to do that for, you know, close friends or, you know, other people. Or if they're upset, I can, you know, soothe them, calm them down, change their energy to, you know, kind of level out a little bit. Because I'll walk into dance sometimes and, well, my other friend will have just given a lecture and I can feel the tension, and so I kind of read the room and say, okay, do I need to add to this and, you know, help prove the point, or do I need to change the energy and uplift it a little bit more? So it's been interesting.
And so did you notice that you all, like, when did you notice you were able to do that? Has it always been that way?
I don't know that I think I've always done it, but it's more recently that I've been more aware that I'm doing that. So I think I've always done it because I don't feel like I've ever changed in that aspect, you know, coming into a room or a meeting or something like that. But I'm more aware of what I'm doing or what the room is feeling and what needs to happen from there.
Okay.
Do I sound like a snob? I'm not a snob.
No, you don't. This is what it's for. It's like, you know, I'm definitely want to throw out the characteristics and have people understand, like, people who are different from them. Like, I may have these characteristics, you have them, you know, I may wonder why, like, why is that person like that? And then this is just like just something for people to kind of get to know people based on their characteristics, and do they fit them? Like, do you really have the characteristics of your sun sign that you were born in? So I think it's dope. Now, so what would you, like, what advice would you give to like say when you're in the mood and it's not the upbeat one and you're angry about something, and you know Pisces are said to carry their emotions on their sleeves, so you're gonna know if they're upset. So what advice would you give to people who don't know what to do? Like, well, you know, Andrea's upset. Do I say something to comfort her, or do I back off because I'm scared of this energy that she's throwing out? Like, what would you even tell them to do? Even friends who don't know what to do with that energy, what do you say?
Well, I would say first, if you're a Pisces, check in with yourself and make sure that your anger is something that you really want to waste your time being angry about. Because I know that I've been angry about something that really wasn't worth it. And so because we wear our emotions on our sleeves, I've had to do a self-check and, you know, say, okay, is this really something that is that important? But if it is, everybody else out there, I would say approach your Pisces, whether you're scared or not. If you come to them softly and with concern and with genuine care, they will soften out and meet that same energy with you. Because I don't want to be left alone when I'm upset and angry. I want to talk it out. I want to talk about my feelings, get it out there so that we can smooth it out. And even if you're not the person that I'm angry with, it's whoever, if you feel
nice for them to show that they're concerned about your well-being.
Exactly.
Because you would be concerned about theirs. Because Pisces people are very they're caring, because if I'm sad, you'll feel sad with me, and so it's nice to get that back.
Right. And I would say a lot of the Pisces that I know, we're nosy, and that nosiness comes from care. So we want to know what's bothering you, and if it's something we can help with, if it's something we can fix, or at least give you a different perspective to look at.
Because people come and talk to you, right? They may come and just tell you, oh, I have this going on. Like, do people who are not even your friends come and just, have you noticed that they just kind of dump this is my day on you, and they don't even know you?
A little bit, yeah. I've had that at the stores, at grocery stores, or at the mall. Somebody just kind of, I'm sorry, you know, I've had a bad day, and they kind of just blurt out what's happened, and, you know, just a couple of kind words can sometimes change their perspective and change their day for them.
Yes, definitely. And I think people just intuitively know, hey, I can come and talk to this person, and maybe they got something for me, because it's your intuitive nature to kind of just know.
Right.
What else did I want to say? So your intuitive nature. So because you, in friendships and any type of situations, work or whatever, have you been disappointed because of your intuitiveness? You naturally may know something about someone, and you'll show a caring, nature, ask how they're doing, or you just know what they need because you just have that ability. Have you been disappointed because somebody hasn't just known, hey, that you need this, and haven't just, took the initiative to do it for you?
At least once a day. Yes, I get very disappointed in probably everybody in my life at some point. Just because, like you said, I know what to ask, I know what they need, and I'm willing to provide that, and I don't always feel like they do that for me. But more recently, I've become aware that it's not that they don't care, they just literally don't even know, the thought hasn't crossed their mind, which is still a difficult pill to swallow. Like, how can you not even think it? But I'm working through that.
And I would like to say that it's because it's definitely a superpower for a Pisces to have that intuitiveness about them, and other people just don't. And so they don't have that. They don't have the, I know that this person needs something. So it's kind of like, if you look at it in that way, like, I just have this ability and they don't, it could probably help, like, it soften the blow of somebody not, knowing what you need.
And so it's made me aware of that, and to really communicate things to like my husband and my close friends, like, I need you to ask me about this, or I need to talk about this, you know, and it seems kind of blunt and forceful, but once they know that that's what I need, the outcome is a lot better.
Because I would even say you and I have had that, because you said everyone has disappointed you, right?
Right.
And so I'm an Aries, so I would definitely say even they need that. You said it could come off blunt and stuff like that sometimes, because they're blunt. They would need that communication. So like you and I had, where I had my daughter had to come to work for some reason. I have no idea why. And, you know, we were on the same team, but you changed teams, but you just went to another row. And so she came and I took her down the road, and I was just so into myself, into my head of, okay, she's here because of this. You know, I got to do this different step now when I get off. It was almost time for me to get off. I'm just thinking about all those things. And I completely took her down the road, got our stuff, and we left.
Sure did.
We did. And so I'm still like clueless. I come into work and didn't think nothing of it. And you Skyped me and was like, I am mad at you. In all capital letters. And I'm still like, what? Oh my God. I was like, what did I do? What happened? You were like, you brought Kalia in here. You took her around to see everybody but me. And then when you said that, I automatically knew, because with an Aries person, you have to be direct, and you know, they have to be completely wrong for them not to fight back and kind of challenge back, like, hey, but that was clear cut, like, wrong. Like, as many conversations that we've had about Kalia, my ballerina friend, you know, gave her all this nail polish, and I completely like missed the mark on that. So I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I had to apologize because that was wrong, thoughtless. But also I know, hey, I need to get out of my own self and my own head and make sure I'm paying attention to what's going on. But yeah,
well, and it's funny because, like, I kind of felt after you took her down the road, I kind of felt it was like, I don't think she's going to come around. So I had waited a minute, and then I had gotten up to come to you because I kind of felt that you weren't going to come to me. And then you were gone. And so I was like, that's the double whammy. I even knew that you weren't going to come, so I came, and then you were gone.
Yes. And you were like, you know, and I'm Skyping you because we're not on the same road, so me ignoring you is not gonna help. So I'm
right.
You. So you told me, like, hey, I'm mad. Looking to get to know yourself a little better, I offer birth chart analysis reporting. It's where I just take your birth information and kind of give you just a deep analysis of yourself, your environment during this lifetime, some of the things you need to look to achieve. So if you're looking to get to know yourself a little better and you want to know how to book that report, the instructions will be up under any video that I drop.